Good morning, class. Good morning. Welcome back to our first grade class. I'm really excited for you guys to be here to learn a new lesson with us, okay? So today we're going to go and learn about the life cycle of a butterfly. Woo, that sounds a
How
little fun.
exciting.
Yes, the life cycle of a butterfly. So have you guys ever seen a butterfly? That insect with beautiful big wings that goes and flies around. Yeah, I see a lot of you raising your hands. Okay, well, how about think about some of the butterflies you've seen in your countries. We all come from different countries. I'm from Mexico, and I remember the butterflies I've seen in Mexico with their different colors. What about you guys? I'm gonna give you guys some time to think about the butterflies you've seen in your country. Think about the colors. Think about how big they are. If they fly fast, what kind of trees they're near. Just think about that for a few. All right, now that I gave you guys some time to think about those butterflies, let's check out some butterflies around the world. So I'm going to play a video and we're going to see all the different butterflies around the world. Okay, wow. Look at that beautiful butterfly from Australia. You see the color? It's white. Kind of looks like a zebra, right? The animal that has black and white stripes. It's beautiful. Wow, look at this butterfly from India with dark colors. Look at the shape. Look at these colors from North America. So some of those we'll probably see over here in the United States. And these are from South America. I definitely remember that one from my country in Mexico. Yes, I hear that many of you guys say that you remember that one too. Okay, look at that one from South Asia with the blue colors. Those butterflies are beautiful. And this one, look at this one from Central America. Oh, yes, Julie, you've seen that one. Yes, definitely. And look, it kind of looks like it has eyes, huh? Has like four eyes looking at you. All right, we saw that one from, oh, well, it's also in the Amazon and Andes. Wow. Oh, and look at this butterfly. It's transparent. So let me go back to the PowerPoint. So we've seen different butterflies from around the world, and you guys thought about the butterflies that you've seen as well from your country. So much fun being able to see that we have one thing in so many different countries and how they're all so different. So hold on, let me make my screen. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Okay. So now I want you guys to stop and think. Do you guys know what a life cycle is? I remember from the beginning, I said we're going to learn about the life cycle of a butterfly. But what is a life cycle? Well, the word life, think about the word life. Life. Vida. Life. I'm alive. You guys are alive. And cycle. What can you guys tell me cycle means? Okay, I see Juan. Yes, Juan, what do you think cycle means? Yes, it's close to a circle. Very good. So think of a cycle, you think of a circle. Something goes round and round and round. Well, Ms. Zuniga is going to explain that later on. But just think about the word life cycle. Don't forget it because she's going to explain it later on. Hi guys, so now we're gonna read a book. But before we read the book, I want to ask you guys what you think the book is gonna be about. Let me tell you the title. It is called The Very Hungry Caterpillar. So let's just look at the pictures. Let's see some of the pictures inside so you guys can stop and think what the book is gonna be about. Okay? So look at these pictures. Mm-hmm. And the book is called The Very Hungry Caterpillar. So, I wonder what it's about.
We're going to make predictions. Big word predictions. We are going to guess what the book might be about.
Exactly. So now at this point, we will stop. We will allow the children to think. We will give them time to really think about, based on what they saw, what this book is going to be about. And we would use their predictions to write it on the board and see the different predictions and then go ahead and read the book. Okay? So I'll go ahead and read the book. All right. Now, those were great predictions. We put them up there on the board, so I'm going to go ahead and read. The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. Okay. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. You see that small little egg? Super teeny tiny. One Sunday morning, the warm sun came up and pop! Out of the egg came a tiny, very hungry caterpillar. He started to look for some food. On Monday, he ate through one apple, but he was still hungry. On Tuesday, he ate through two pears, but he was still hungry. One, two. On Wednesday, he ate through three plums, but he was still hungry. One, two, three. On Thursday, he ate through four strawberries, but he was still hungry. One, two, three, four. On Friday, he ate through five oranges, but he was still hungry. One, two, three, four, five. Wow, this is a hungry caterpillar, huh? On Saturday, he ate through one piece of chocolate cake, one ice cream cone, one pickle, one slice of Swiss cheese, one slice of salami, one lollipop, one piece of cherry pie, one sausage, one cupcake, and one slice of watermelon. That night, he had a stomach ache. Ouch, his stomach hurts. The next day was Sunday again. The caterpillar ate through one nice green leaf, and after that, he felt much better. Look at that. Yum, 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 yum. He ate through that leaf. Now he wasn't hungry anymore, and he wasn't a little caterpillar anymore. He was a big, fat caterpillar. He built a small house called the cocoon around himself. He stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. Then he nibbled and a hole in the cocoon, pushed his way out, and let's see, he was a beautiful butterfly. The end. Oh, what a great book. It was so nice to hear about how the butterfly, well, the egg turned into a caterpillar and then it turned into a what? Yes, exactly. A butterfly. You guys are doing so good with this. All right. So now, everyone, you're going to grab your sheet of paper, your vocab snapshot, and we're going to write all these vocabulary words in there. We're going to do one by one so we can really get a better understanding of what these words mean. Okay? And don't worry, I will help you out with that. Pausing, just know, professor, that the children already had this worksheet, especially the ELLs. They already had an exposure to the vocabulary words so that they were already familiar coming into the class, and it wouldn't have been the first time they would have seen this. They would have had that with visuals, and then this would just be an added practice.
No, we also had it in Spanish. I'm sorry, really quick. We also had it in Spanish. And in addition to that, in this part that we introduced the vocabulary, the only part they're doing of the vocab snapshot is writing down the meaning. The rest will be doing it with their partners later on. So continue.
Okay, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and go over the vocabulary words for everyone. Egg. Not all eggs come from a chicken and can also be in other forms. So here in the book, we saw that the egg was teeny tiny, not like the eggs you eat at home when you make eggs, scrambled eggs, sunny side up eggs. These eggs are teeny tiny. Can we all go like this? Teeny tiny. Exactly. Caterpillar, also known as a larva, is the long worm stage of the butterfly. Okay, so you see, this is how a caterpillar looks like with these legs and a whole bunch of hair. Yes, I hear that a lot of you guys have seen them before. Cocoon, a protective casing that is around an insect, usually around a caterpillar. This is the cocoon, okay, that the caterpillar makes in so he can be inside, okay? Butterfly is a caterpillar that has transformed into a different type of insect and can be found in many colors, just like the ones we learned from around the world and the ones that you remembered from your own country. Metamorphosis, the name for rapid transformation of a larva into an adult that occurs in some insects. Okay, metamorphosis will be happening here, where the caterpillar, the small insect, will be transforming into an adult butterfly. In this case, it's the butterfly. Pupa. The caterpillar forms a protection called pupa when it has finished growing. Okay, so that's not really shown here, but we will be able to have another picture showing them about that. So now I will give the floor to Ms. Zuniga to help you guys keep going and remember the word life cycle.
Sorry, I could not find the mic. Okay, so for the life cycle, and I actually want to ask Ms. Garson, I might have to ask you to stop sharing your screen really quick, and then I'll have you reshare again, just because I want to show the students the website. Okay, or actually, sorry, so sorry. Let me just go ahead and allow you to reshare, and then I'll just do it from there. I'm pretty sure we can do it like that. So go ahead, I'm sorry. Go ahead and reshare the screen.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen.
Perfect. So earlier during the lesson, we had Ms. Garson explain, well, telling us, remember, she said for us to remember and to think about the word life cycle, which we have learned before. We know that the word life cycle means something that living beings like us go through is a change. Now, the word cycle itself means the continuation of an event. So it's something that happens constantly over and over. And that's why we show it as a circle, because it happens over and over. Okay. So when we were looking at our vocab words, we looked at the word metamorphosis. And the word metamorphosis means, or is basically the name of the quick transformation of a larva into an adult. And this occurs in different insects, right? Now, the butterfly goes through 4 different stages to become an adult butterfly. In that process, it's called the metamorphosis. The first stage of the butterfly is the eggs. So now the girl or the female butterfly puts lays the eggs on plants, on leaves, to enable the caterpillar to get food from those leaves later on. Then we have the larva. So then these eggs, just like in our story, turn into the larva. That larva is also called the caterpillar, and it comes from the egg. Now, after a couple of days, that caterpillar, actually during a couple of days, the caterpillar spends most of the time eating. So that's why our caterpillar in the story was eating so much. I mean, she ate so much, right? And that's because after a caterpillar eats so much, she turns into a pupa. So the caterpillar forms this protection shield that we call the cocoon. And once it's done growing, right? So after it eats so much and it's done getting big and fat, like we see it on the left picture. So now it's so big. Once it's done growing, it creates a shield to cover and protect itself. And that's the pupa, which is here, the cocoon. And then it takes there some time. And butterflies, or in this case, the caterpillars, can take from a few weeks to several months in this stage right here, the cocoon stage. Now, when the butterfly has or is ready and has finished the transformation, then it comes out of the pupa, it comes out of the cocoon, and this beautiful butterfly becomes an adult. Now, what happens is with this life cycle, that beautiful adult butterfly will eventually lay some eggs again, and the cycle will repeat itself. Okay? So we'll do the eggs again, the caterpillar, the pupa, and then the beautiful butterfly. Okay, so if you don't mind, just switching to the next slide. Okay. So now I want you to watch, we're going to watch this video about the life cycle of the butterfly. And Professor Lucky watching the entire video, but it is a really cute video. So obviously, I mean, throughout the video, we will be stopping at during like the life state, the different life stages, and asking the students, okay, so you recall how we were just talking about the egg. So this is where he's talking about the egg. And then we'll continue on with our lesson. Okay, class. So now that we're finished watching the fun video, and we watch the entire life cycle of a butterfly, we're going to go ahead and work together on the life cycle of a butterfly graphic organizer. And we handed out this earlier today, so please take it out. Well, take it out, make sure that you have your pencil, and let's get to work. So the directions of the graphic organizer state, the pictures below show the life cycle of a butterfly. Choose the words from the box to name the pictures. Number each picture to show its order. So we will look at all the different stages, and then you will write down the name. You have your bank word on top. So you will write down the names and we'll write down the numbers. So let's go to number 1. And Julie, tú tienes este papel en español. En caso de que lo necesites también, lo puedes sacar. Si no, y si lo puedes hacer en inglés con nosotros, está bien también. Okay, so let's move on with this. So the first picture, what is this, boys and girls? Correct. This is a caterpillar or a larva. So now what you'll do is you will write the word caterpillar on the line. And let's think and remember what stage of the life cycle of the butterfly is the larva. Is it stage 1? Is it stage 2? Is it stage 3? Or is it stage 4? Oh, I see a lot of 2s and a couple of 1s. So let's recall the larva, it's the second stage of the butterfly. So just because I saw a couple of 1s, I'm going to slow down a bit and go back. So let's go down to the picture right under the caterpillar. That is a picture of an egg. An egg. Do we think that the egg, it's where the caterpillar comes from? Yes, I see a lot of thumbs up and a lot of nodding yes. So our first stage will be the egg. So then on the stage number, you put the number 1, and then we write the word egg. Let's go back up to this little green thing hanging from a branch. What is that, boys and girls? Make sure to raise your hand. Yes, go ahead. Thank you for raising your hand. That is a pupa. So we'll go ahead and write the word pupa. And what stage number is that? The stage number 3. Beautiful. So we'll write stage number 3, and we'll go to the last picture. And we all know this is a butterfly. So we'll write the word butterfly. And what stage number do we think this is now? Stage 4. Good job, everyone. Good job. So now we are going to get ourselves busy in pairs. So I want you, and we are going to just select it randomly to put you in pairs. And what you're going to do is you're going to you have a sheet on your desk with the different stages of the life cycle of the butterfly. And then you have your circle made out of the carton box. So what Ms. Garzon and I want you to do is we want you to work together to color the different stages, cut them out, and paste them in the order of the cycle, okay? From stage 1 to stage 2 to stage 3 to stage 4. And then Professor Lucky, so this is basically what it would look like at the end. We would just have them working together. Go back really quick. After you're done with this activity, we want you to go back to your graph, to your snapshot of the vocab. Thank you. Just to show it really quick. And we want you to finish the pages. So we want one synonym, one antonym, one sentence, and a picture. Okay? Let's get to work. Okay. So after they're done with this activity, we would just ask, we will be walking around the classroom, making sure they're understanding. Our ELL student would be paired with another bilingual student so that she can get help from that student. She's at a level 3, so she's able to do all these labelings and she can write simple sentences. And then with the help of her buddy, she should be able to complete the assignments. If there was any help needed, we're always both in the classroom walking around, so we'll be able to help them as well. And so to conclude the lesson, we decided to do a quiz. It's kind of like a game, like a Kahoot. And what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to ask Cynthia to just stop sharing for a minute. I'll go ahead and share my screen so I can show you the quiz. I'll go back basically as if I was with the class, and I'm just going to go over the website so you can see how it will look like for them. All righty, boys and girls. So we did some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful life cycles of the caterpillars. Everyone did such an amazing job. So now to finish our lesson and to make sure that we all got this concept, we all learned the stages of the butterfly, I am going to go ahead and share with y'all a link. And we are going to take a quick quizzes. So at this point, they will be clicking on the link and it'll open up a page for them to put their name. So I always ask my students to make sure that they can use whatever nickname they want as long as their name is there. So I have a lot of students that would just put, let's just give an example, Bella Cookie or something like that. As long as we can see their name, that should be fine. Okay, boys and girls, so as you join, make sure that you put your name in the nickname. I don't mind, and Miss Garcon does not mind if you put anything else next to it. Just make sure that we can see your name. If we do not see your name, we won't be able to know that it was you, okay? So let's go ahead and start. I see that everyone has logged in. Great job. Cynthia, I'm sorry. Can you join so I can show her? It won't let me do it. And then after this, we'll be done with the lesson. So it's QUIZIZZ.com. And the code is 985402. Now I love this website because this website has already quizzes posted. Did you join?
Yes, I did.
Let's see your name. Hmm.
Says you're the first to join.
Okay, hold on. So maybe I should see you now. Oh, there you are. So I like this website because it allows it already has the quizzes there. So what you can do is go to them and edit them and fix whatever you want to do. So for instance, for this first question, it says, how many stages does the butterfly? Oh, sorry. Hold on. It does the same thing as Kahoot, that it gives them like places. Now, what I wanted to show you was the question, because we are ELL speak Spanish. Even though she should be able to read them, we did went ahead and typed it in Spanish for her as well. And then this would be the way that she would see the answers, although this would be in color. But this would be the way she would see the answers. And as they all respond, you move on to the next question. I usually do a teacher paste so I can make sure that they're all answering if I don't. And I take off the timer. I really never leave the timer for them because some of the students take a little longer to answer the question. So I rather give them the extra time to answer. So then again, just you kind of move along through the questions, and in the end, it gives them places just like Kahoot does. And at this point, this would be the end of our lesson. So I hope you liked it. I hope we did good. Cynthia, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Professor Lucky.
And thank you, Professor Lucky. So, well, I guess we'll hear from you then, soon enough. All right, let me, hold on. Let me stop the recording.